A very good morning it is at the moment over here, everyone. Today we are going to dive into a new topic, which is a few of the key insights that I've taken away from sending well over 600,000 cold emails. That's a shit ton. Today I'm going to share, like I mentioned, a few of the most valuable insights that you can sort of easily implement on your own and book more meetings, essentially, because that is, of course, the end goal of a cold email. Before we dive in, if you don't know who I am or who we are, my name is Sven. I'm the co-founder at Blinked. We partner with software development companies to essentially increase your bottom line. Don't like to do a lot of fancy chat on, a lot of salesy pitch elevator pitches, but that's the main goal: revenue growth, bottom line growth, making your business healthier, more sustainable, more profitable, and more enjoyable to work in, essentially. So let's dive in further. Like I just mentioned, I have personally sent a lot of cold emails, and that's for both our clients and for ourselves. And by doing that and by having the campaigns that we have worked on, we have closed well over 2 million euros in revenue from working on those cold email campaigns. Of course, there's a lot that comes after by actually, how do you actually close those deals? So it's not only the cold emails, but that's something that we, of course, support with as well. And I know from speaking to, at the moment, I don't even know how many software development business CEOs, owners, founders, seniors within a business, that consistently booking new qualified and quality new business opportunities is a thorn in the side for 99.9% of them, essentially. So what I'm going to do is outline the 3 main bottlenecks or improvements that you can fix or implement today, so that you can, or firstly, start outreach on your own, or secondly, massively improve the performance that you get from your current outreach. So we have 3 ones outlined. The first one is fuck personalization. The second one, just a conversation starter, and value assets are the key to cracking this. Let's dive into the first one, and that is fuck personalization. I know this might be a kick to the head for a lot of people, because everyone likes to do a lot of fancy personalization. I've outlined it right here, and I hope you have never done this, or that the company that does your outreach doesn't do this at the moment, because this is, I hope the image actually loads. This is this cringes me so hard, essentially. It is very nice to be part of my professional network. Okay, why is that? Your work profile is very impressive. Great work on graduating at Avans and starting Blink. Keep it up. No one gives a shit. And then have a look at the rest of the message. Just your services, push them down someone's throat, and let me know your interest. If yes, please share your requirements, email and website URL. I can do a detailed analysis and set you a quote/price. I'm not diving into that further. This one, the opening. How does the ocean say hello? It waves. Haha, just kidding, Sven. This is so bad. This is actually genuinely I'm not even diving in further. I hope you get why this is not working at all. It's just this is what I mean with people personalization, personalization overall. Everyone took it the wrong way and started doing it in just a way that doesn't make sense at all. Personalize on relevancy, on problems, but not on shit like this. Actually, who cares? You're probably familiar with the stuff that's within these pictures. I just picked a few, but ask yourself, do you care if you read a message like this? Probably not. So let's compare that to something else and how we do that. And that is, I'll enlarge this. Move this over here. Hey Dustin, having worked with multiple founders of software dev businesses, I know how hard it is to forecast development capacity and revenue due to being reliant on referrals, personal networks, or existing market demand. Can I share a detailed plan on how you never have to rely on networking or market demand ever again? Best, Sven, and then a PS. It's the same plan that helped Index close a $2 billion client and close 137K in new outbound revenue in less than 60 days. This is a first touch point with Dustin in this case. Just compare this to the other two examples that I showed you. We dive into no bullshit, like straight to the point. We've worked with, so this is like your social proof, having worked with multiple founders of software dev businesses. They are a founder as well, so immediately that's the personalization, that's the relevancy that you add. I know how hard it is to forecast development capacity, super big pain point within the market that we work in, and revenue, another pain point due to more pain points being reliant on referrals, personal networks, or existing market demand. Okay, so that is your social proof, your relevancy, your personalization on problems, relevancy on problems, like everything. A lot of things have been covered within the first sentence. Then you provide huge value. Can I share a detailed plan on how you never have to rely on networking or market demand ever again? So that's just, and these are going to tie nicely into point 2 and 3. And then another PS with backing up this plan, like showing the actual power of it. And that all within like less words than probably even this message. So point 2 and 3. Point 2 is a lot of people see cold email as, okay, I need to book a meeting with this email. And of course, like I mentioned in the start, booking the meeting is the end goal, but it's not your initial goal. And the initial goal is just to start a conversation, like just get them to give their first yes, like just start the conversation essentially, because it's way easier. And from there on, of course you need to do your work with following up, providing more value, building your relationship, because you sell to people. Of course it's business to business, but end of the day you sell to people. And I think a lot of people have a very big misconception around that. And I think that they just, with like the lowest amount of input, immediately push for a meeting or even do something like this. It's just not the way to go. Of course, you might get one person out of 1,000 that replies positively to this message, but then you just waste so much of your leads. And yeah, that's just don't go down this route, please. So just a conversation starter. And the third one is value assets. Like I mentioned, are the key to doing this successfully. This is the value asset that we share with them, essentially, if they reply positively. So the barrier of positively replying is so low. And also, like, this is what we solve. So if someone doesn't reply positively, like, just for our own company, someone could work for or have a software development business, but if they don't identify with these problems, then there's a big chance that we can't even help them because they are working on something else has priority. They already have outbound and sales and marketing fixed. So like, this is such low barrier shit to reply positively to, because it's just that, yes, you can, feel free to share, and you get a plan that has helped someone else to close a $2 billion client and close 137K in new outbound revenue in less than 60 days. Then diving into what that value asset looks like. And this is a lot of work to do. And like, this is very time taking to create in a proper way. We do this for clients, but just to give you a brief outline of what it is, essentially you dive in, we have a case study video, we have like some like stuff that they struggled with, some stuff on the framework that we have, some more images on the partnership, what's else, outlining the topics that we are going to talk about. Okay, then first what we did is burning down the typical software development positioning. Then inserted a lot of stuff within there. Another video on how we build a 7-figure software dev offer in 30 minutes. A call to action. So how do you become a technology partner to businesses, building the offer that position you as one-to-one. Clients pay big money. This should be that as a one-to-one that clients pay big money for to work with one specific type of customer that we could help. That's a big point. Focus on what business actually want, results and outcomes, not services. 3, finding and closing deals, very big and important one. How we do that, the softwares that we use, the stuff that you need to use, examples of the emails, stats of all of the emails. 4, and implementing a successful sales process, a video on how to remove founders from sales, and then wrapping it up with a nice analogy and a call to action to book a call. So this is something this is the plan that we share, and this is the exact stuff that Index used to massively improve their business. And there's so much value within this. If you currently don't do outbound or have no sort of agency or growth partner working with or for you, notice the choice of words. Usually a marketing agency works for you, growth partner works with you, because they are incentivized to create a better business for you. And then you can take away a lot of stuff from this. So I think that massively helps a lot of businesses, the stuff that the insights overall. And feel free to pause the video on the document if you think there's or if you saw stuff that you want to take away from there. So feel free to take away as much as possible from this video. I want you to take away as much as possible from this video and actually start implementing that on your own, because you'll see massive improvements. If you don't exactly know how to do this or just don't want to bother doing this, then you know where to find me, and then I would be looking forward to speaking to you. So that's it for this video, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one.